Can you give us an overview of how you view the long-term care and caregiving crisis?
At Silver to Gold Strategic Consulting, the way we view the long-term care and caregiving crisis in this country is as an equation. So the variables in that equation are as follows. We have an increasing older adult population in this society and in most industrialized societies. We, at the same time, have a decreasing potential caregiver population. Another variable is the increased costs of healthcare, which is due to complexity, but it's also due to people living longer with chronic health conditions and also experiencing those health conditions at increasingly younger ages.
Okay.
And then the last variable is financial resources. So whether it's individuals and families, state, local, federal government, private organizations, there are so many more issues that are vying for our financial resources. So the bottom line is that when you add all of these things up, you do not have a balanced equation. We have a crisis in terms of long-term care needs and lack of caregiving. How do we address the last two variables of increasing long-term care and healthcare costs and the fact that we have constraints on our financial resources? And we do so in a few ways. Number one, we use existing and new financial products that can enable us to get more out of our money. We use long-term care insurance policies, but we also look at this missing variable, what I believe is an insidious threat to our well-being as we age, both our physical and financial well-being. And that's the design of the built environment. We leverage the design of our home so that we actually decrease our need for healthcare and long-term care as we age. And thus we put fewer demands on our limited financial resources.
This is such I think a key idea here, Esther, which I would imagine a lot of people really haven't put a lot of thought into, how much the design of a home can really, again, change the trajectory of a person's, later years. And so preparing in advance, thinking of these things, being intentional, gathering together a care team, coming up with a plan of care, all of these things really need to work together in advance in order to have this successful aging in place. And so I hope you all are paying attention to this because this is just so important. I don't think there's enough emphasis currently on how do we design our homes better
Exactly.
for those older adults in our communities and in our families.